Hello, this is David Berg, four-star master distributor and retired corporate technology executive. Today I want to talk about business success with Sisel Kaffe. Now, before I talk about the cafe product, I'd like to review a quote from Warren Buffett that has applicability. This is what he says: things you like to do should be a hobby of yours, but things the world does should be a business of yours. Now, how does this relate to cafe and coffee? Well, it's pretty simple. Coffee is not a luxury, it's part of our daily life. And by the way, 255 million coffee drinkers in North America. So is this thing that the world does? Absolutely. This should be a business of ours. Yes, it should be. So let's talk a little bit about coffee and why it's so important in people's lives. You know, about a decade or so ago, Starbucks started, and actually over those years have socialized the $5 cup of coffee. You know, it didn't take long for the fast foods to see that there was something good in coffee. And so then the next thing that happened is McDonald's produced the affordable McCafe, and they begin to advertise about their coffee more than their burger. Then, not to be outdone, Burger King announced the iced mocha. And would you believe Dunkin' Donuts changed its logo from a donut to coffee? Why are all these people moving to coffee? Well, you understand. There's a lot of money in coffee, and it's the world's most liquid drink that people do. Nestle's introduced Nestle Cafe. Subway now a coffee breakfast menu. Again, why? Because people, when they wake up in the morning, what do they want? They want coffee. Yes, they want coffee. So Tom Maurer, our owner and chief scientist, decided that this was a good time to get into coffee. And when he gets into something, he doesn't have to be first, but he wants to be best. So what did he do? He produced the best tasting coffee in the world, and then produced the best compensation plan to go with that the industry has seen. So let's talk a little bit more about coffee. Why is it so powerful? Again, it's the world's most consumed drink except for water. It's the world's largest traded commodity except for oil. Again, this blows my mind. North America, we consume 500 million cups a day. I can't even imagine 500 million cups. You know what 500 million cups looks like. More than 80% of North Americans over the age of 18 drink coffee. Specialty coffee sales are up 20%. And as I said, 255 million coffee drinkers in North America. Millions, and this is the unbelievable part, millions pay up to $4 a cup, and many drink 3 to 5 cups a day. So what do we need to do to take a piece of this, to take our best coffee in the world and the best comp plan and turn it into a money-making machine for us? Well, we need to be prepared. So how do we prepare? Well, I think the way we prepare, you know, in any business that you're building and network market, we know it's your list. You build a warm market list with as many people as you know. And then you put a sample package together. And you can see the picture on the left. You've got the samples, little sample packet, and you have some information on the product and information on the opportunity. And then you prepare yourself for the invite. Now you prepare yourself mentally and emotionally to show your own passion towards what we have. Again, we have the world's best tasting coffee. And if you want to make money, it's the world's most richest, most highest paid compensation plan. One. So how do you do this? Well, it's pretty simple. You start out with questions, 4 questions. First question you ask is, do you drink coffee? And guess what? 80% of the people are going to say, yes, I drink coffee. Then you say, how do you drink your coffee? What I mean is it black? Is it mocha? Is it latte? Whatever that is. The next question you ask, what's your favorite brand? And let's say my favorite brand is Starbucks. Okay. Then you ask, when was the last time that Starbucks sent you a check for drinking or recommending their coffee? Guess what? There's no check. Nobody sends a check, okay? And that opens up for the Sisel Kaffe invitation. And this is what the invitation looks like. You reach in your pocket or in your purse or wherever, and you pull out a sample. And you say, here, this is a sample of the world's best tasting coffee that pays you to drink and to share it. And then you say, the coffee is made from Panamanian beans rated #1 in taste for the last 12 years. And here's some information on the income opportunity and the product. And then you go on and say, try the coffee and let me know how you like it, and if you'd like to be paid to drink it. And then finally you say, hey, come on, let's talk tomorrow again. I'm anxious to get your personal taste test. Now remember, what we're looking for here is distributors. So if they're interested in getting paid, or they have some interest in making some money, don't forget to use the 3-way to help them answer questions and, kind of get them moved into a situation where the team can help train them and get them going. Although it's pretty simple. The training's pretty simple. Yeah, you've just seen it, right? The invitation is easy. Why? Because most people drink coffee. They're open to try the world's best tasting coffee. Why? Curious, right? If you say you got the world's best tasting coffee, won't you want to try and see what that tastes like? All right, but remember this. Just remember this. This is really an important point. That's truth. It's a truth about network marketing. More talk means less pay, and less talk means more pay. So, be the messenger and not the message. All right, so what's important? Let's kind of go over what's important. You have to say, world's best tasting coffee that pays you to drink and share. Now, that gives them both the idea the product's great and the opportunity is there. Number 2, you have to give them the 2-page brochure and the prepare to faint document that describes a little bit about how much money you can make. 3, you have to use your voice to have them feel your passion. Number 4, you need to set a time to get back with them and learn from their taste test. And here, this is very, very important. 5, finding 3 to 5 people that want to be distributors and do the same thing you're doing. If you do that, you'll make lots of money, and you maybe make lots and lots and lots of money. But what you need to do is find 3 to 5 people that want to do what you're doing, and then you help those do what they're doing, and you can make lots of money. All right, so what does this all mean? It means you've got to be prepared. Opportunity comes to those prepared, and there's not a lot to do to prepare, but you need to be prepared. Now, talking to 5 coffee drinkers can produce 1 Sisel distributor and 2 cafe customers. Isn't that exciting? That's 3 out of 5. That's a 60% average. Pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. So what do we got here? This is amazing. We have the world's best tasting coffee. Imagine. I can almost smell the aroma from the picture. This is the world's best tasting coffee. And then you couple that with the world's finest and arguably the highest paid comp plan in the industry. World's best product, world's best comp plan. Wow. And then you couple that with the 55 million coffee drinkers in North America. Whoa, how many of those would you like in your downline? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What an opportunity. Now, well, what about the coffee drinkers in the other 35 plus countries of Sisel? How would you like those in your downline? What a fantastic opportunity we have here. We have the best tasting coffee in the world. We have the highest paying comp plan, best comp plan in the world. And then we just have to, we have to just invite. We have to build. We have all the tools necessary to do this. So thank you very much for taking the time and listening to how to be successful with Sisel Kaffe.